going, everybody? My name is Zeneis, and welcome back to another episode of TibiaME. So, if you remember in the last episode, we are doing the quest that is called Propaganda. And basically what we have to do is we have to go around the town at nighttime. After we have gone to bed in this house by Yao, we have to go around this town and plant or put up posters for the resistance on these little areas that are shining. They have a little mark that only we can see. And then we have to put 15 of them in different locations. The cool part about this quest is that the different propaganda places that you have to put the flyers, they regenerate. So every so often the flyers are taken down or something like that. So if you run out of places to put the propaganda flyers, don't worry. If you just go back to where you were placing them, the flyers will most likely be gone. So you don't have to worry about like scavenging for the last 15th place. You can just place another one over where you already placed one before. These temp guards, they're fairly spread out and fairly easy to deal with. If I recall correctly, they take fire. No, they do not. I apologize. They take electrical damage. That's their weakness. I was in this area and I started the quest before I was able to get any sort of electrical attack, so I was unable to do my best work. Obviously, fire damage does just as well. There's nothing you really have to worry about if you do have fire or some other type of damage equipped. It's just electrical is what they're weakest to. And since they're so spread out, you really don't have to worry about them overwhelming you in this area. I go over another part of the quest. You'll tell by the title of this episode that there is another quest that I'm going to be dealing with in this video, and that one you do have to worry about getting overwhelmed. I did include a little snippet of me. I don't even remember getting rushed into it at all. It just kind of happened where I ran into this area, or I went into this area, I didn't even run into it, and immediately got bombarded by 3 of them. And then I eventually had to run, and then when I went back, there were 3 more. It's like, I didn't understand how quickly they were able to regenerate, and I didn't even have Horniotto with me. I had my wolf with me, who is level 9. He can take more hits, he can do more damage, and again, like, I switched weapons to an electrical, what their weakness is, and I ended up having to use potions and spells, and I was running out of mana, and it was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what happened exactly. So this part of the quest, don't worry about it at all. You will be absolutely fine, in my opinion. But if you do anything else after this quest with the I think it's called Rebel's Best Friend, if you do anything with that quest right after this, be aware that you could get overwhelmed. So that was the 15th flyer. Now we go talk to Yao. You're back so soon? I'm really impressed. You put up all the flyers and no one caught you. At least no one who is still alive. You must be tired. Go to sleep and we will talk tomorrow. Good night. So all you have to do is go into the building and then come back out and talk to Yao again. Good morning, Zeneis. You slept like you wouldn't wake up anymore. You did a fine job last night. Since seems like Wang's intuition was right about you. But there is one last task you must do until I'm finally convinced. Are you ready for it? Yes, I am, Yao. I won't blow smoke to you. This time it won't be easy. Wang surely told you about the riot of peasants which led the cities to the city lockdown. A lot of brave men lost their lives that day. As if that was not enough, we lost the few weapons and armors that we had. The Emperor had all the equipment brought to his evidence vault just around the corner. If we want to stand a chance against the Emperor and his guards, we need our gear back. You have to break into the evidence vault and steal at least 2 stacks of weapon and armors. We are counting on you. Good luck. So I went and I switched out my armor setup, or my weapon setup, and I got my energy rune, and I got wolf, and I got some good food feed for my pet, just in case he got unhappy while we were in here, and then I just went to town. So I showed what it was like or how you got here from the town guards. So if you're confused on where to go, just follow that. Just go to the port where you come in, go straight up to the town guards, and then follow my video for the rest of the way. This little area where you're going through and you're fighting different temp guards. Don't really worry about that. I don't think there's any way you can get overwhelmed in this particular area. So it's gonna be simple and straightforward in this one part. It's later on that you have to worry about. I actually just got back from my SETC audition up in Kentucky, and I was really happy with the turnout. Actually, I got a bunch of different callbacks from universities and conservatories, and I had a blast talking with them and seeing where my future might be best at, like, which university. I got a bunch of different like folders and stuff from different universities. As you can tell here, I have like so many things to go through from different places. So I'm going to be doing that once I'm done with this episode. Actually, I'm gonna go looking through them, and I'm probably going to start applying to a few of them when I'm done with this episode, because I'm excited. I was really happy with the universities that I talked to, and I really want to get a head start on applying and seeing where I'm going to be. So this is the area that I was talking about, where it's very easy to get overwhelmed. If you want, you can hug the sides of the room. The armor and weapon sets are to the right and to the left, as I will show you in a minute. But in order to get in there, you need a set of keys that a boss has in this room called, I think he's called the Keeper, or something like that. I can't remember his name exactly, but as you can see right over here, there's a gate that you need to be able to get into, and obviously the keys from the Keeper is are the keys that are going to get you into that room. So I think he's directly north of here. I run into him. Yep, his name is the Keeper, and once you take him on, and once he drops a set of keys for you, you can go ahead and go into the rooms to the left and right. See chamber keys, and then you just go and use them on the gates. Obviously, you're going to want to have 4 slots available for these different armor and weapon sets. I kind of made the mistake of, I was picking up weapons so I could sell them, and then I was putting feed in my inventory so I could feed my pet and different things like that. It's kind of stuff that you don't really need to do, because you're going to need these weapon sets in order to finish the quest in the first place. So I would use my inventory and my depot mail. So if you pick up anything you want to sell, just go ahead and send it on back, and you really don't have to worry about it. That's kind of what I did in this one little area. I think I do it a little bit later on, just so I actually have room. But yeah, so I don't remember what exactly is next, but I was really happy with how it ended, because every single episode, every single quest that I've been doing so far in this episode is so annoying, because it starts off the next quest when you talk to the person to finish the last quest. So every single time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready for the next thing, it'll start me off immediately on the next thing, and I'm like, no, I want to be able to include that in the next episode. I don't want to do that in this episode. So it's been a little bit annoying, because I'll have to record, and then the end of the quest will be the start of the next quest. And this time I don't think they did it. I think they're having me talk to someone else this time, which is really awesome. I don't have to worry about talking to the same person starting the quest. So I think it's going to be a running theme that I'm literally going to have to start the next quest at the end of every episode, which is it's kind of a bummer for me because I don't want to do it that way. So I mean, it kind of worked out in this episode because I'll just be like, oh yeah, you'll remember in the last quest we had to do this, and we're already starting into the quest and how you do it. So I guess that kind of works. It's not really the setup I like, but who cares? It's working for now. So I'm on my way to the last area to get the last set of armor, and that is actually where I get overwhelmed. It's in this area right here. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take on these guys, and then my pet goes up north, and then he gets me trapped, and yada yada yada. I start having to do some rearranging, and so I can get potions, and so that I can use different spells. I thought perhaps I could beat them out once I brought in my pet, but as you can see, well, nope, I'm sorry, my webcam's covering it. You can't see, but I am down to 40 health and 46 mana. And my pet is, I actually called in my pet just so I could live. But anyway, I got through that battle, and I just wanted to show you guys where the last one was, just because there's no point in you guys seeing that battle. You know how battling happens. You know that how it works. So it's pointless for me to show you. Anyway, I get the last stack of armors, and I head back up to Yabutu, which is right here. Look at that. Unbelievable! You have retrieved all our gear. You have proven yourself, there is no doubt. You are one of us. Lady Fang will be very pleased to hear about your progress. I will go and tell her. No. You go and tell her. This honor is due only to you. Who is Fang? Fang is the daughter of the imprisoned Master Nin, one of our 4 leaders of the rebellion. She used to be a very powerful aristocrat in the court of Emperor Pai-Yu II, but then the emperor transformed into a mad tyrant and she got dismissed and kicked out of the castle. As Min Zheng's condition worsened day by day, she couldn't stand on the sideline any longer. She decided to join her father and the rebellion. You'll find her hideout just across the bridge leading to the suburban district. So what are you waiting for? Kindly hurry! So that is the end of whatever quest that I mentioned earlier, Propaganda and Rebel's Best Friend. At the end there, I did get a Faraday hood. I think it takes 31 defense in order to equip it, and it blocks 8% hit and 11% electrical, which is very, very helpful on this island because I do believe there is a lot of electrical attacks on this island from monsters. So go ahead and equip that as soon as possible if you have the defense for it. Right now, my defense is higher than my attack, so I believe I've already had it equipped. My attack is somewhere like 28, 29 or something, just because my defense, I keep running into different armor sets that I want to equip that I need a higher level for throughout the main story. So I'm constantly keeping my defense higher than my attack because you're unlike your defense, your attack, you can equip it. Like if you're so my fire rod that I was using earlier, when I equipped it, I was at level 26 attack, but the weapon itself is a level 28 weapon, but I was still able to use it and I was still able to land hits. So you can use it and still do very good damage with it at a lower level than you would be with defense, because defense, if you don't have the right defense attributes, you're not going to be able to equip it in the first place. So I would highly recommend keeping your defense higher than your attack sets. If you want me to do a video on different attack things and different defense sets and things like that, please let me know. I just kind of, I throw things up there and I don't really tell you about my attributes. I do my attributes and my skill points off camera just because that's boring, busy work, and I want you to be able to make your own decisions on it. But if you want help, if you feel like you're failing at the whole defense attributes and things like that, please let me know and I will do my best in order to help you out. So yes, if you have any questions about this quest or you want to see a video on defense attributes or attributes in general, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to get a video up for you guys and I'll try to respond to your questions about these quests. If you enjoyed the video, okay, well, words were going to happen there, but they didn't really. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like down below, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.